Hey everybody, Nazori here with another Albion Online video. This one's going to be how to catch a rat in corrupted dungeons. I wanted to make a video on this mainly because it's something that most people don't think is really a plausible option when going into corrupteds. And there's a lot of people that hate chasing down rats or just having a dungeon where the rat cracks through crystals without you ever seeing them or spotting them. It is frustrating. Guys, I don't want to discourage ratting. I think it's a fine gameplay technique. I'm not here to like dump on anyone's money making schemes, but I do want to put a video out for the guys who would like to catch them, and we're going to see if we can get more people in there hunting down and killing some rats. Everyone on my stream knows that it's something I love to do, and so we're going to go over basically my entire process. It should be pretty short, but some tips and how-tos on how exactly to catch them. So before we get into any video footage, there's 3 things that I would say are essential that you should know before going into this. One is, if you're going to do this, be very careful. When jumping in to try and catch a rat, a lot of times it's a fighter and they'll just literally kill you, and it sucks. So basically, if you're going to attempt this, remember, you are going to run into people that crack a crystal and they are not a rat, and they will then turn, murder you, and it's going to suck. So be careful. And honestly, it's happened to me, so it'll probably happen to you. Just giving you the heads up. Number 2 is you're going to want to bring a weapon that can catch rats. It either has to be very fast or it's got to have some crowd control. So double-bladed staff, I use the tomb hammer. I've done it with a bear paws because it has that extra mobility. So anything with extra mobility or crowd control is really good. And then number 3 is bring a purge. It's really hard to stop rats without a purge. So I bring the Fiend Cowl. It's really good. Obviously, if you're bringing these things that I'm listing here, you might not be in a fight set. So if you're bringing this, you might just be in a rat catch set. Luckily, if you're bringing extra mobility, you're also probably good at getting away from people. So you may just be able to skip the fights where they're actual fighters. Or if you get a nice hybrid build, you can do both fighting and rat catching. That's what I do with the Tomb Hammer. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump into the videos, and I'll show you exactly what I do to catch rats. So first things first, before you invade, you want to make sure that all your moves are set. You have your mobility on, your food on, and your potions ready. It's crucial that this is the case because your first few seconds in the dungeon are very important. So you're going to see we're going to load in here, and the first thing we're going to do is we're going to pop the map open and try and identify where we think he is. So we're going to open our map, and we're going to notice the start of the dungeon and a cleared path to the south here. So we think he's in the south, which is where we are. But instead of running straight there, we are actually going to get to a centralized position. That's very important. You want to get to a centralized position on the map between crystals so that we can intercept him between crystal 1 and crystal 2. It's very unlikely that you're going to get him at crystal 1. And if you go to a crystal specifically, there's a good chance you miss him. So we see here that he cracked a crystal. It was in the south. We now know exactly where he is. So we need to determine where he's going next. Now there's a cleared path to the south. That is the most likely route since the 2 crystals are pretty similar distance. And then the path to the north has mobs. So we can watch those mobs to make sure he's not going that way. So here we're clearing some mobs in case it's not a rat and we have to run back, and getting into position since we have a little bit of time. Now you'll notice here we don't pop any sprint or mobility. That's very important. When you think you're going to be engaging with him, you need to have all of your mobility and sprints ready to go. So we're in his way here, and we're watching the mobs to make sure he's not taking the other path. Now you'll notice here we see his name tag. We kind of approach, and we see him moving away. So that probably indicates that he's afraid, and we pump all our sprints to get in him. Now, immediately we see the bear paws, so we know that this is almost definitely a rat, and we're just going to go all in to stop him. This guy actually winds up nailing some traps and dying really quick, but this video is a really good example on what to do when you first get in the dungeon to be able to actually spot and attempt to intercept the rat. Push me into a wall! He's dead. I don't know what he's even got. Oh, he's juicy, dude. Hell yeah. All right, so this next clip is a good example of a reactive strategy when trying to catch a rat. Now, upon entering this dungeon, we did not have our move set, and we did not have our potions on. Bad move. So we're off to a horrible start. And once we open the map here, we're going to discover that we have an absolutely atrocious spawn. We're in the far east side, and he's already cracking a crystal in the south side. So now, looking at this map, if he is a rat, he's going to head northwest to that far west crystal because it's the path of least resistance. And then getting spotted by this invader mob here does not help our case. But it does help secure where he's going to run if he is a rat. He's not going to come towards us, right? So we see here he gets spotted, and that does indicate to us that he was moving northwest after he cracked that crystal. And here is pretty crucial. We're going to watch the mobs to our west side to see if he's coming at us towards the center or if he's going to continue northwest to that crystal. So we're watching very closely to those mobs, and you'll see all those mobs in that gate there to the west side are shifting now, indicating to us that he is definitely making a break for that next crystal, which pretty much tells us that he's likely a rat. So we see the mob move here. You'll see my mouse hover over him for a second. And so we're going to make a break for either cutting him off between the second and third crystal or just getting in between him first and second. At this point in the video, I was actually going straight for the second and third, which kind of sucks because they were super close. But once we spot him with this invader here, we make a break for in between first and second. This part gets a little dicey because he has Scholar Sandals and we have a Purge, which does absolutely nothing for him. So we just hope to catch up with him. And luckily, this guy was a crossbow, not a ton of extra mobility, and we were able to catch up to him. And honestly, if you're a rat and I catch you with a hammer with Bash Neon, you don't have much chance of getting away. So we wind up nuking him down pretty quickly here. I think we got him still. Yeah, we do. Whew, when you can't move, you can't move. Whoa, nice. A mill? That's a mill right there. That's the best demon loot I've ever had. That is the best demon loot I've ever had. All right, so that pretty much wraps up all the tips and tricks I have for catching rats in corrupted dungeons. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you go to try these strategies, you do not need to bring crazy shiny gear. Most rats will run away from you. And honestly, it's a pretty low-risk activity that you can do to try and make some money in corrupted dungeons. And in my opinion, it is far more entertaining than ratting them yourselves. So, guys, if you like this video, please leave a like on it. If you have any questions on how to catch a rat, or any general Albion questions, you can catch me live on Twitch at twitch.tv/Nazori. And guys, if you wind up trying this out, let me know how it goes. You can hit me up on Discord or leave a comment on this video. I'd love to know if you have any success with these strategies. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You guys have a great day, and thank you for watching. Oh my gosh! Oh, we got downed. Shoot. Shoot. Okay, we got the good stuff. We got the good stuff. I can't believe I just got downed. We got the good stuff. We got the goods. Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. It's an 8.3.